New at 10, a crime that never should have happened. A 12-year-old girl sexually assaulted in an abandoned city-owned home.
They're hiring these contractors to clean up these houses and they're not doing their job.
The attack happened last Friday and police are still looking for a known suspect.
Tonight we're learning the abandoned home might have been better secured if not for a miscommunication just weeks before the crime.
Katie Crowther is live at City Hall with the details. Katie?
Carol and George, according to a city spokesperson, a contractor was called to go and check on the home and make sure it's properly locked up. But something went very wrong. Inside this eyesore on North 27th Street between Burleigh and Chambers is where a 12-year-old girl was sexually assaulted.
I want it demolished, tore down.
Juan Guzman lives next door and says he's filed hundreds of complaints about the house, which was taken over by the city 5 years ago. The city confirms they've received at least 50 complaints from Juan for things like trash and unsecured doors and windows.
I bug them nonstop. I could be working 12, 13 hours a day, but lunch break, before I go to work, I still make it a priority. There's feces, there's just garbage, food.
And criminal activity, he says, which became all too real when he found out a girl only a few years older than his daughter was dragged inside and attacked.
Now I'm more weary than ever. I don't know what would happen to me if something happened to my kids. I wouldn't even want to think about that right now.
Jeff Fleming, spokesman for Milwaukee's Department of City Development, says on November 2nd, city inspectors drove by and reported that the house needed to be reboarded up in some spots. Outside contractors were alerted to take care of it. On November 13th, the city got a message from the contractor saying the property no longer exists due to demolition and sent a photo. But the photo was of this empty lot across the street. No one picked up on the miscommunication until after the sexual assault was reported. Now, Jeff Fleming says the city is looking into how exactly that miscommunication happened. It's also reviewing how to improve this whole system so that something like this never happens. Now, the city is in charge of more than 1,000 abandoned homes. Reporting live downtown, Katie Crowther, today's TMJ4.
That's a lot of weight to pull. Thank you, Katie.